Selena Gomez has reportedly turned her back on pals NicolaPeltz and husband BrooklynBeckham after growing tired of the heiress' attention-seeking behavior. The trio formed an incredibly close bond over the past few years, with the singer cementing their closeness when she joked they were in throuple back in 2023. However, Selena was notably absent from their vow renewal earlier this month. According to The Sun, the throuple no longer exists, with the singer, 33, left truly disappointed by the couple's diva-like behavior and has not spoken to them in months, a source told the publication. Last year, she noticed Nicola's behavior toward her and fiancé Benny Blanco turned into a constant quest for attention. There were many tense moments, for example, during dinners and lunches, where Nicola would try to sit where photographers could get the best angle, and she wasn't very nice to Selena if people weren't paying enough attention to her. Nicola also reportedly told mutual friends negative things about Selena, which left the star furious and caused arguments between the pair. Meanwhile, Brooklyn's refusal to address his wife's behavior has also caused further tensions. I mean, just look at Nicola and Brooklyn's circle of friends. It's shrinking every week. Some people have turned their backs on them because they've realized how Nicola behaves, and Brooklyn isn't doing much to change the dynamic. The source went on to claim that Selena had tried multiple times to salvage her friendship with Nicola. However, the trust and connection was now gone. Daily Mail has contacted Selena Gomez, NicolaPeltz, and BrooklynBeckham's representatives for comment. Selena's unusual absence from the vow renewal was highlighted further when the singer's friend Dominic West was on the guest list and pictured with the couple. Selena's former assistant Teresa Mingus was also reportedly in attendance. The actress, who has publicly shared birthday and anniversary tributes for the pair in the past, also failed to congratulate the couple on their big day on social media and chose not to like any of the couple's posts. The snub was drawn to attention when she happily posted pictures on Instagram from Lil Ducky's nuptials earlier this week after attending with her fiancé Benny Blanco. One source connected to the wedding told Daily Mail. Selena wasn't there, but there were lots of guests who were on the Peltz payroll. She hasn't even said congratulations anywhere public, which is very, very unlike her. There was a time when Selena was helping Nicola through her fallout with the Beckhams. Maybe she has got fed up with that now. A source close to Brooklyn and Nicola said, "This shouldn't be about who was or wasn't there. It should be about celebrating the couple." Selena wasn't the only notable star absent. Brooklyn's parents, David and Victoria Beckham, and siblings Romeo, 22, Cruz, 20, and Harper, 14, were all missing from the 200-people guest list. His grandparents, cousins, aunts, and uncles were also absent and only found out about the wedding vow renewal by reading it online. The brothers' absence was reportedly down to a series of online trolling from the duo, according to those close to Brooklyn and Nicola. A friend told The Mirror. Brooklyn's brothers have been fanning the flames. They've openly made fun of and trolled Brooklyn in comments on social media. Daily Mail has contacted Brooklyn, Nicola, and the Beckhams' representatives for comment. Brooklyn and wife Nicola, who first wed in 2022, said "I do" for a second time in Westchester County in front of her family, who had key roles in the day, with the Beckham clan nowhere in sight. Nicola wore her 70-year-old mother's vintage 1985 bridal gown for the big day, while her father Nelson, 83, was given the key role of officiating. Brooklyn became increasingly estranged from his family since he snubbed his father's 50th birthday, and now, the family fear it's a final kick in the teeth. A source told The Sun, "This was the final kick in the teeth for David and Victoria. Seeing Nelson having such a pivotal role at the ceremony was heartbreaking for David especially. Not one member of the 30-plus extended family knew about the wedding, or were invited. His grandparents are devastated too, as Brooklyn has always been so close to them." The source added, "It feels cruel and spiteful. This is no longer a game. It has gone beyond all that. This is a family who feel they have lost their precious boy and see no way back. Honestly, they are now questioning why he even wants to keep the Beckham surname. Will he revert to Peltz?" August 2nd, 2025. Is this the day Brooklyn formally declared himself no longer a part of the Beckham family? It certainly feels like it. Brooklyn and Nicola first tied the knot in a lavish £3 million ceremony in 2022, when relations first began to sour with his parents in the run-up to the big day. After shunning a dress made by her fashion designer Victoria mother-in-law in favor of a Valentino gown in 2022, a choice which wasn't well received, Nicola once again snubbed the Spice Girl and wore her mother Claudia's vintage wedding gown. It is a poignant message to Posh and Bex, whom he and Nicola have grown increasingly estranged over recent months. All the while, the Beckhams were said to be upset by the Peltzes in 2022, who they felt were taking over the wedding. And ever since their first big nuptials in April 2022, the two families have not reunited, and Nicola has rarely been pictured with the Beckhams.